This is art. He's got the wave.
What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beer, aka your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my podcast, Art is Life. Now, for those that are new to this is a podcast that I put together that allows me to showcase all different types of creative art and graphic design through my company, Imprint Street Artists. Stuff that I've been working on, not only for personal use, but also for customers and clients as well. So it's a dope little setup that I put together for your enjoyment. So again, I want to welcome you guys into episode 5. Got a really dope one for you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out any of my previous episodes, you can definitely do so. Just go into the podcast tab, click on Art is Life, and go ahead and watch all of the previous episodes. Still more to come, so definitely stay tuned. So we're going to get into tonight's episode, but before we do that, as you guys know, I always like to kind of do a little story time type of setup, let people know about my journey from when I was a young kid starting out, an inspiring artist to where I am now. So if I'm not mistaken, from episode 4, we last left off, I remember telling you guys that I basically went to college at the School of Visual Arts. For those who don't know where that's at, that's actually in Midtown Manhattan, East 23rd Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenue on the east side. So long story short, I was there for about 3.5 years. Spent my first year on campus. My second and third year, I commuted back and forth to Brooklyn. Shout out to BK. I ended up working on a project that I had put my all into, and pretty much this is what was kind of like the last straw for me. I was working on the project. It came out really well. I didn't get the grade that I thought I was going to get, and so I ended up pulling the Kanye West and dropping out. But also on top of that, it was just really hard times because I was only working part-time. I was commuting, of course, on the weekends going back to Jersey. For those who don't know, that's where I'm originally from, born and raised, Trenton, the capital. So I would go back home on the weekends, work. It was tough because I had to balance it out between work as well as going to college full time. But working on that very last project, not really giving the recognition that I deserved for all of my hard work and time. And, just the financial hardships and everything. It was a lot of things just building up. And I was trying my best to brave through the storm, but I just couldn't do it. And so I just remember turning that project in that I had spent hours working on. Worked on it. I thought I was going to get a better grade than what I got. I just remember sitting in the back of the class frustrated. So I feel like that was God's way of saying he had a bigger plan for me. So I just ended up grabbing all my stuff, walking out the class, I didn't care what the teacher or anybody else said or thought. Made my way back to Jersey, started working full time again. For crazy part is I actually didn't even tell my mom. She found out on her own. I think she just kind of just connected the dots and she knew what was going on. And so she was disappointed, but ultimately I just felt like the bigger goal was to do something with my art outside of college. And again, I'm appreciative of everything that I did learn and acquired, all the knowledge and the experience that I gained from it, but I just had a much bigger calling. And so fast forward 2006, February, I decided to go into business for myself. I started my imprint street artist, freelancing in all different types of custom art and graphic design work. I had went downtown, Trenton, New Jersey. I was able to get what's called a not it's not a it's like a state copyright where they'll allow you to start a business and basically kind of register it within the state. So I did that. I was able to get everything copywritten at that time. And so Street Artist was born. And then I just started going full fledged with it, promoting, advertising, to friends, family, people all around. And, here I am still doing it. So it's been a blessing. I've gotten a chance to work with so many people, put together so many different creative designs and pieces. And so, of course, now here we are with this next step with starting this podcast, which I was reluctant to do because whenever I'm working on art, I kind of like to be in my zone, just dim lights, music playing, just kind of in my own little realm. But since so many people pushed me and motivated me to go ahead and get it going, watching a lot of different artists, not only just on this platform, but just all different social media outlets, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger and, let's see what happens. Worst come to worst, at least I can say I did it. So the same way it was with the channel, same thing with this podcast. So here we are, 5 episodes in, still more to come. So I thank you all for the continuous love and support. Thank you all for that. Round of applause for y'all. To everybody coming in, how y'all feeling? How y'all living? Just go down the list. Politic Graham, Darren Dobson, Mega Love shout out. Old Lady Sky, Shy Shirai, Cloud Kicker. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? Welcome in. Appreciate y'all coming through. Big shout out to my 9% Solution Seeker family. Tay Eats, The Word, Commander Alpha Turkey, Satina Love, Gary, Bust It Down Brown. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to clown you. Every time I think about that, I always think about the 70s Shaft movie. And the head honcho himself, the one who's I'm dedicating this live stream to, this actual episode, my big homie Dorian, aka The Word. Shout out to him. So for tonight's episode, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on a custom piece. And I want to shout out Gary Bust It Down Brown because he actually kind of gave me the concept and the insight for this. So for anybody that knows Dorian, I don't know his last name, by the way. It might be, let me know what it is too, Word. I see in the live chat. So we were on I think we were on a live stream, Word's live stream. And I know him and Gary were up on the panel and they were talking. I was just listening because it was late night. Because Word, he usually kind of does like the late night streams or whatnot. He's been kind of doing them all throughout different times, but he kind of more correlates to the nighttime. So long story short, they were talking, conversing. I'm not exactly sure what the topic was about. Maybe you guys can remind me in the episode. But they were talking, and I remember Gary was going down a list of like all the different aliases that Word goes by. So I think he's known as Coach D. Trying to think what were some of the other names? Batman. Batman. Honestly, my favorite one, this is a new one. I actually call him the Man from that movie Undercover Brother. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie with Eddie Griffin, the comedy. But anybody who knows the Man, he was always like in the chair behind the shadows and stuff. You never saw his face. You didn't know what he looked like, but you could always hear his voice. So that's kind of what word reminds me of. But long story short, though, there was one name, one alias that Gary mentioned it by, and this is mainly because of all of his knowledge, his wisdom, and all of the teachings that he displays for his audience, and that was Sensei D. And basically, it kind of stemmed from Master Splinter, from the Ninja Turtles. Anybody who's ever watched the cartoon or read the comics, you guys know about Master Splinter. He was like the father figure to the four turtles: Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. So not only, is Word just known for his wisdom and his knowledge, but he's also, of course, a devoted father and a father figure to a lot of people that are coming up and inspiring themselves to motivate, create, innovate, do better. So I wanted to dedicate this particular episode to him. So the name that Gary came up with was Sensei D. And so that's actually what I'm going to be working on today for him. So we're going to get things started. Let me go ahead and bring up the screen. Get this switched over. All right. Let's let that glare kind of come in a little bit. Pull up this live chat so you guys can see it. Yeah. He has a lot of names. So also, too, for anybody who knows Splinter, his real name is Hamato Yoshi. Thank you for that, Gary. So yeah, that's his just one of his many aliases. So this particular one is going to be Sensei D. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and what I did was I found a picture of Master Splinter, and I found, no, I didn't find it, but I asked Word himself to send me a photo of himself. So what I did was I just sat and I just redrew everything. And so I added the elements of Master Splinter with Word's avatar. So that's his photo right there. So I just kind of changed it up. As you see, I threw it in there to, make him look like, like a wise master or like a sensei. I'm trying to think of what's another name? Orochi, something like that. So mentored by many and adored by many more. Shout out to Word. Exactly, Eric. So yeah, so you see the eye patch there at the top. I'm actually going to leave this eye blank because I kind of want to give it like a comic book type of theme. Like if you ever see like those superheroes, how you never see like the pupils in their eyes and whatnot. I always like that type of setup, how they do that. And I think it's really, really dope. If anybody missed coming in, Lady P, Miss Shy, Maj, how y'all feeling? How y'all living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. So I'm not going to reveal the background yet. Right now, I'm just going to work on coloring this in. And I'm also going to add a couple of insignias right here on the front. I'm going to add the Japanese symbol. Actually, the Japanese letter is going to be right here on the left side for the letter D. Because, of course, again, Word's real name is Dorian. I actually thought it was Darnell all this time, and I kept calling him Darnell. And he didn't even correct me either. I'm like, Darnell. And then he finally told me it's Dorian. I'm like, oh, my God. So, yeah. And then on this side is going to represent the affiliate group that I'm a part of. Again, the 9% Solution Seekers. So what I actually did was I customized the number 9, and I formulated what's called I got to look it up a name, but I think it's called the Kochai. And basically it's the Japanese written format for the number 9. So you're going to see it kind of combined in with the number 9. And that's going to be on the right side. Yeah, I did one time. I think I called you that. I don't remember what live stream it was. Or it might have been in the IG group chat. We talk so much in there. But yeah, so after this is all done, I'm going to color it in, touch it up, and then I'm going to reveal the background of how it looks. And I want to shout out Gary because he actually helped me out with a dope layout for the background. And I'm going to explain that once it's done. But yeah, let's kick things off. Let's get this started. Now, real quick, what color should I make his road. I wasn't sure. I was thinking like a dark burgundy. You said make his eye look like Thor or Raiden. I could try that. I could try to play around with that. Let's see. Once it's all colored in, we can kind of start adding effects and stuff. Thank you for the $5 donation, Shy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. This is Master Dylan. But yeah, let me know what color you guys think for his robe. Also, too, with the inside here, the beard's going to be black. So the inside of the robe, I got to figure out what color to make that. I was thinking about going with like a dark gray. As far as the eye patch, I need y'all help as far as the color. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You say make the robe black. See, I don't want it to be too much black because, like, again, we got to be able to see the beard. I want to make sure that you guys can see everything separated so that it's just not all like one color. I don't want to throw too much black in there. Auntie Styles, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. I tell you what, let's start with brownish red on the robe. Okay, like a burnt sienna color. All right, what do y'all think about like this right here? Let me see. Kind of go in. Let's go like right about here. I'm actually feeling that. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you. Also, too, again, for everybody coming in, I'm going to be playing a couple music selections. I made a playlist that's kind of dedicated to all like Asian, Japanese bass themes. So I got a couple selections I'm going to play from some of the producers on the Battle of the Beats roster. Shout out to all of them. But if you guys have any selections that you guys want to hear, let me know. Any particular genre, just let me know. Drop a donation, and I'll go ahead and play it. If, anybody else that I've missed coming in? If I did, welcome in. How you feeling? How you living? Appreciate you coming through. You said purple inside the hood for royalty. Oh, okay. All right. Let's try that. So let's flip this. Let's go. Now, should we go light purple? Probably dark, right? Probably don't want to. Maybe somewhere like around here, maybe. Or actually, no. Let's go. Let's kind of go mid tint. Not light, not dark. Kind of like right in the middle. So let's do that. What color? What's the color? Hey, like the manager. we could try that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play a quick selection while I start working on this. Actually, before I even start working on this, I'm going to work on the symbols first. I'm gonna get those colored in and I'm gonna touch those up. So while we're doing that, let me get a selection going. Now, this one here that I'm gonna play is from one of the producers who was back on the Battle of the Beats series a while back. His name is Covert Gotti. I'm going to play this one here. This one here is called Asia in the Dark. So let me mute this and let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that was Asian the Dark by Covert Gotti. Yeah, that's a dope track right there. I like that one. Did I send you the poem? Yeah, I did get the poem. So I'm going to explain that a little bit more, like when we get towards the end, Gary. But yeah, I did get the poem, and very dope poem, by the way. Appreciate that. BDJ, DMG, how y'all feeling? How y'all living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. So, so that right there, if you guys can see that, let me zoom in a little bit. So that is the number 9 with the Japanese version of how to write the 9. I gotta remember what the name was called. I think it was called a kochai or something like that. But yeah, it almost kind of looks like the pi symbol in math. So what I did was I just basically put it together so you can see the 9, the English version and the Japanese version intertwined together. So that's where we're going to place that right there. And then down here is the symbol, the Japanese symbol. This is how you say the letter D in Japanese. So just touch that up right down there. All right. So to make it a little more dope, Bronze, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. So you know how on most robes they kind of have those like symbols and insignias. That's what this is. So this is the Japanese symbol for the letter D, right here on the left side, and then the symbol for the 9%, the group that I'm a part of. So that's how we're gonna do that right there. Give them that, you know, that real dope sensei look. You know, someone that's again wise, dope, but you know, not to be messed with. And that's definitely word right there. Try the color of the poem, the words for the robe. I gotta look it up again because like I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, I gotta figure out where I placed it. JD Go, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, let's definitely go ahead and give this like a burnt sienna. Basically, what it is like red and brown kind of put together. Because I'm actually liking that color scheme. Because if you notice, Master Splinter, his robe on the Ninja Turtles had that type of color, had that burnt sienna type of vibe to it. In fact, I think, do I have the photo still? I don't know if I do. Let me see. No, I don't. Okay. I thought I had it saved on here, but I don't. Oh yeah, let's try it out. Let's go with. Let's try like right about there. All right. Need some fan art. Yeah, if you want to send me some, you can definitely do so. I'm always down for that. Anything you can think of, definitely hook it up and send it to me. All right, so while I'm coloring in this robe, I'm gonna play another selection. Oops, I mean to do that. Sorry, wrong button. Keep the vibe going. Again, I appreciate the donations. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. All right, so this next piece right here that I'm gonna play. This is actually from DJ Sunny Side Up. He's originally from Indiana, but now he lives in Japan. Shout out to him. This one I played on his most recent Battle of the Beats episode. This one is called Yosakoi. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that one. So that was Yosakoi by DJ Sunny Side Up. Big shout out to him. All right, this is cool looking. I think I have you on Discord. If you want to send me anything like this, I wouldn't mind throwing some things together. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll definitely, because I got you on Discord. We'll definitely talk for sure. It's on the gram of your messages. Okay, I gotta check again and see what it was saying. I could do a whole stream working on it. That might be neat. Hey, that'd be dope. Definitely. Like I said, that's one thing about being on this platform. You want to use this to expand your creativity. Not necessarily just follow behind what others are doing or saying. Use this to get as innovative and as creative as you want. Because like I said, we don't have enough of that nowadays. Everybody's just trying to, go viral, be the next big thing, or, get that 15 minutes of fame and whatnot. Get back to the essence of just having fun and doing what you love. Because when people see that, they will truly support what you're doing. They'll support your movement. They'll support your community. They'll support you, most importantly. Um, and, like I said, don't worry so much about the money and the fortune and the fame and, trying to figure out which video is going to be the one that's going to set it all off. I mean, all of that's great, but what good is it if you do go big and you do become that huge sensation, and now that same thing that helped you get there, you can't figure out a way to follow up? That's the biggest problem. Think about everybody that went viral, that in something that helped them take off, whether it was a saying or it was something, whatever they did, or, something that, inspired others. Where are they now? You know, most of them aren't even still around. Why? Because they couldn't figure out what to do next. It's like, okay, we did this. Now what? What's the next thing? And I just feel like that's where the creativity dies out, and it's really sad. So it's just like you got to find ways to keep it creative. While you're working on something, you should already be thinking about the next idea, the next concept. Okay, I did this. I put this together. What's next? You know, I That's how Artist Life came about. I was doing the debate table. Things were going well with it, still going well and strong with all the love and support I get. But as I was doing that, I was already thinking about what the next idea was going to be, what the next concept and idea was going to be. And that's how Artist Life came about. And even with this, I'm always trying to think of, okay, what can I do next? What can I do differently? What can I bring to the table that others aren't? 'Cause I was always told, in order to be the best, you got to stand out from the rest. I was taught to lead, not follow. So that's always been my mindset with anything I'm doing. So again, you just got to really take your time, bring out the creativity in yourself, and have fun doing it. The money's going to come, the fame and the fortune, all that stuff's going to come. It takes time, but it will happen. But a lot of times it happens when you least expect it. It's like Kanye West said, good things come to those who wait. Don't be in such a rush. Don't be so impatient. Just focus on just being in the moment and having fun and doing what you truly love and enjoy. When people see that, that's where you really start to get the support from. You're not going to get it when you just show people that you don't really care about what you're doing and what you love. Loving the color of the road. I am too. Yeah, it's coming along good. So thank y'all for that suggestion. AI is taking over creatively. We are a dying breed. Exactly, exactly. I'm still throwing everything against the wall. My channel is right at the half the size of yours. This time last year, I was sitting at 200. The grind is real. Hard work shows. I think it does. Hard work pays off, so no days off. Keep going. That's everybody always asks me, BD, like, what's your motivation or aspirations? Just keep going. Never stop creating. Always continue to bring something different and unique to the table. And don't be afraid to take risks because you just never know. Uh-oh. Who would ever thought I'd be here right now? I would never thought I'd be 6 years in on YouTube with almost 3,000 followers. I'm literally only like maybe 100 and some change away from 3K. You know, with an amazing community, with dope people. Who would ever thought I'd be, you know, monetized, making money? I never thought any of this stuff 6 years ago. So, and again, I don't do it for the fame and the fortune and stuff like that. I love that, you know, people give me that celebrity type of mindset. I'm all for it, but again, I'm all about staying creative because I know all those things are going to come. I'm thinking about what's next. I'm already thinking about my next couple episodes as I'm working on this. So that's where I'm at with it. And that's just how you have to be with anything you do. You always got to ask yourself, okay, I did this. What's next? But again, like I said, I'm going to keep reiterating it. Have fun. Stop worrying about what the next person's doing or saying. Because guess what? They're having fun. So why aren't you? And don't just do stuff just to do it. Do it because you really, truly want to, not because everyone else is doing it. If you're not doing it for the love, what the hell are you doing it for? Wise words from your boy. It's just that simple. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I'm liking this color too. I'm definitely liking it. All right, so is Word, are you still in here? So seeing that you don't really show yourself much on the live streams or whatnot, because you know you kind of do the behind the shadows. What's your eh, Gary, Tay, anybody from the nine? Does anybody know Word's skin color complexion? Is it like mine? Is he like the same complexion as me, or is he darker? Is he lighter? I don't know. Like I say, he's always in the shadows and stuff. You gotta reveal yourself one of these days. Word, just take your hood off one day and just reveal yourself. I swear, every time I've only seen him on the live twice, and every time I've seen him, all I see is just the eye patch and just him smiling, and I see his beard. That's it. I don't see nothing else. Like reveal yourself. It's like Word be like he like a Scooby Doo character and stuff, like one of those like the monsters and stuff. Now it's time to reveal who it is. Doing what you love is priceless. Exactly. Wesley, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. That's some wise stuff. Thank you. Yes, about the same color as me. Okay. All right. Good. That helps out. All right. Let's see. I kind of got to look at myself real quick. Let's see. Um, I started thinking about. Yeah, I remember that scene on The Lion King when Simba was he finally met Timon and Pumbaa for the first time, and he was walking away because he was depressed about what happened to his pops and stuff when he got exiled. And Timon was like, "Man, he looks blue." He's like, and then Pumbaa was like, "I say brownish gold." That's what I was going to say. Like, I think Word is like a brownish gold type of color because that's me. I'm like brownish gold. All right, so let's keep let's start coloring this in. Actually, before we color that part in, let's finish getting the road. That's fire. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it so far. All right. Hold on. Also, too, if you're an artist, if you're a graphic designer, definitely get your stuff out there. Take the same road and route that I went. You know, don't be afraid. Take those risks. Throw the dice. Only 3 super chats. Oh, I got another one. Appreciate that. That goal thing. This is my first time trying that out. It's like that's something new that they recently just added in. So it's actually pretty dope. He said I'd be incognito. Yes, you do. And it is. It's so frustrating. Like, word, just show yourself one time. Got to be like the captain on Stomp the Yard. He was like, Theta New Theta, reveal yourself. Gotta do that with Word. Brother Word, introduce yourself. Reveal yourself. Like your complexion. Maybe a little darker. Okay. So all right. Let's see. Let's go. want to make it too dark. All right. So let's zoom out and see. All right. So you said for the inside, like a purple. Okay, that'll probably be kind of dope. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start coloring his face in. What color should we make the eye patch? Because again, I'm gonna make the beard black, so I kind of want the eye patch to stand out. I was thinking maybe like a dark gray, like real dark gray. Because I remember seeing your eye patch one time, and it kind of had like a glare on it, and it looked like it was black, but it felt more like dark gray. So as soon as I turned my camera on, people stopped coming to my streams. I got that face. Only my mom and the crazy lady who married. I swear, me and Word are so much alike because I used to think the same thing. Got that face only a mother would love. Like, Word's the only person I know that can roast himself and laugh about doing it. I do the same thing. I'll be clowning myself too. But I think he's way worse. He'd be really like clowning himself. He'd be like, I'm blind, I'm this and that. You know what he told me one time? He said because we were playing this detective game during movie video game night one time. And he said he's going to open up his own practice called Blind Justice. I was like, word, stop, because you are not blind, all right? You can still see. I mean, yes, you got the pirate patch, but you're not blind. If you were blind, you'd be bumping into everything. You'd be looking like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. You'd be calling yourself Ray Wonder. So I'm like, cut it out. But he's like, I am blind. I'm like, you are not blind. But I love that he could clown himself and have fun with it. I'm not dark. I get lighter in the winter. Can't stand it. Me, myself, and I. How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Big shout out to me and I. Amazing, dope power couple. I had the privilege of meeting a couple years back. I actually got a chance to meet them in person down in Miami. They actually have an award ceremony coming up very soon, the Me and I Awards. This is actually the third year I've been nominated. I won last year for their honorary award. So now I'm nominated for Best Unique Channel, Best YouTube Live Series with the Battle of the Beats on the debate table, and Best Podcast for the debate table. So me and I, if you guys want to tell everybody more about it, if you want to drop your link, advertise it, definitely do so. So yeah, let's go ahead and start coloring Word in. We're not gonna make him Wesley Snipes black. We're gonna make him a nice, brownish color, brownish gold. So while we're doing that, let me throw some more music on, keep the vibe going. Again, if you guys have any selections that you want to hear, go ahead and drop a donation. Let me know, and I'll definitely play it. But I just have like a little playlist that I'm doing right now with just, kind of like Japanese-based themes. So we're gonna get into this this next one here. Yeah, I love this one here. All right, so this one is by Phantom. It's called Arcade. Let's get it.
Phantom.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that piano when it kicks in like that, and that beat just keeps going. It's just fire. I know it probably looks a little darker than what it is because of the glare and stuff, but don't pay no mind to it. Once it's all done, it'll look a lot different. So I was about to say that's jelly bean black. Thank you for that donation, me, and I truly appreciate that. So yeah, that link right there that you guys see in that donation that me and I just dropped, click that link, and you guys can go ahead and start casting y'all votes for the Me and I awards. So I definitely appreciate the support and the votes. Thank you, thank you. Also, shout out Tay Eats too. She's also nominated from the nine. She's nominated for Best Mukbang Channel. So shout out to her. Congratulations. Hope you definitely win that one. I'm just trying to see what you guys are saying. Oh, it's another donation. It should pop up momentarily. It said super sticker from Angie. Not sure why I didn't update on the goal. It probably will. It'll probably update. But thank y'all for these donations. I truly, truly appreciate it. Very dope track. Yeah, that's Phantom played that on the second episode of the Battle of the Beach trilogy. I love that one. I still feel like he should have won that battle, but it's all good though. Still happy about him getting his crown so far. Let's see what you guys are saying. Where I'll be walking and tripping over everything. I put a hole in the wall trying to go to the bathroom. I, I could just imagine that too. I could truly imagine you just like stumbling into stuff. Honestly, I think you probably be doing it on purpose. I feel like you can navigate your way around. You probably just do it just like to piss your family off, your wife and everything like that. Because you just seem like the type that would do that. I just see him just stumbling, uh, and just probably doing it all casual and stuff, like real chill. For those who don't know, Word is from Detroit, so you know they got the popular saying, "What up, though?" So I could just imagine Word just like going down for like a midnight snack and just purposely stumbling over everything. What up, though? And having like an echo with it. Wife come downstairs like, "What the hell is going on?" Oh man, that's too funny. Too funny. But yeah, where you gotta stop beating yourself up. There's a lot of people with just one eye and they make it work. But Word be clowning himself so badly. Like, he clowned himself so bad that you almost feel bad. Like I'll be like, hey man, like. But I mean, hey, it's in good fun. Sometimes you gotta have that humorous side. So you know, I'm all for it. Very very dope. So, you don't got too many people that have that type of personality because you know so many people they get like very sensitive and offended. But you know, you just be like chill as a fan with it. So yeah, we're just about done coloring this in. Just trying to get all these little areas and stuff. That's one thing about Photoshop. You know, you have to like really get in and make sure you touch up everything. There's so many little things you could miss. I know back in school, I was sitting here working on designs and stuff and thinking I was the ish, like looking it all up. And then my teacher would look at it like, you missed a spot. I'm like, where? There, here, there. I'm like, look, like, who gonna know? When you zoom out, he was like, no. He's like, true artist color it all in. I was like, that was just me being lazy. I didn't want to do it. But them classes were long. My class used to be like 6 hours long in college. I'm like, hey, are we done yet? Hey, you feel like a little kid. You know when you like when kids take road trips and they be like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. That's how I used to feel like when I would be sitting in those 6 hour classes. Are we done yet? I remember doing that one time. I was so dog tired. I mean, I didn't have like a whole bunch of 6 hour classes, but I had like at least 2 or 3 out of like the whole day. And then what sucked is like I had one on the east side, then I would have to travel all the way to the west side of New York and go sit there for 6 hours. It's like y'all killing me, man. Like, but you know, it was. I guess it was worth it in the end. You know, I dropped out, but don't tell nobody. All right, so we're gonna go in and start to color these insides. Bro, my one eye only work at 30%, more like a quarter of an eye, but it still works though. Or I'm here and my life is freaking awesome, so I have no complaints. Hey, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So yeah, if you like it, I love it. I can't help but laugh at what Shy said. What she said? You really only have one eye. Hey, you know what, Shy? I thought the same thing because when I first met Word, y'all, I thought that I thought he was just wearing the eye patch for like decoration. You know, because I was like, okay, that's kind of dope. Like, you know, he's got the pirate patch and everything like that. I guess I thought that was all part of his character. But then he told me he was really blind in that eye. I'm like, oh, oh, you're serious? Because I was like, you know, I was like, why you always wear that patch and stuff? I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's dope, but I really thought he was just rocking it for decoration because I see a lot of people that do that. Kind of like what's that old school movie? Y'all remember it too? I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Remember the guy that Keenan Ivory Wayans met up with? He had the eye patch and he was just wearing it for like decoration and stuff. Him and the other guy from that movie, The Mummy Returns, Izzy. He remember Brandon Fraser was like, "What happened to your eye?" He's like, "Oh, I just wear it for decoration to make me look more dashing, you know." So, and he ended up pulling and ripping the patch off his eye. So that's what I thought Word was doing. But no, when he told me he was really blind, I felt bad. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea." He's like, "Nah, it's cool, bro." He's like a lot of people don't know. I'm like, "Wow." So yeah, it's not fully functioning one bit. I got it like an old school shape. You gotta let it warm up before it starts running. See what I mean? He said put some salt and pepper in his beer. Oh, he got the two tone like me. Does he? Word, you don't got grays, do you? But see, then again, I wouldn't know because he's always in the shadows and stuff. I'm telling you, one of these days we're gonna go live. Word has to reveal himself. You got to do, you know, we're gonna call it the word reveal, where you got to just show yourself on camera one time. Because, like I said, I'm just going off of what he sent me in the image. In fact, where is it at? Let me see. Hold on. Look. This, y'all see that? Like zoom down. That's all I got right there. Just looking mad evil and stuff. It looks sinister, like a kind of like Candyman if he was like a club bouncer slash leader of a fraternity and stuff. Just, but he don't got no grades though. Like, I think Gary just clowning right there. So he ain't got no grades. All right, I wear the eye patch because that eye doesn't work and it starts to twitch at times. Oh, okay. You know what? I was just about to ask y'all, what color should the cane be? You think it should be black? Hmm. I don't know about making it black. Maybe hmm. What if we go with like a real dark? Because you don't really see well no, you do see black canes, but see this is more like, you know, like the wooden staffs that they have, like the stick that Master Splinter used to walk around with, even though he could walk perfectly fine. I don't want this to be like an actual cane, like how the old people have. Um, More like the you know the monks or the sensei type of that wooden log and stuff that they be carrying around and whatnot. I guess you could call it a cane in a sense. One side graying, my right side. Oh, it is. Oh, well, we ain't gonna throw no grays in here. This is just a cartoon, so if it was a real life drawing, then I'd do the grays. But yeah, let's go with yeah, let's kind of make it like like a brownish, like a dark brown. because I really want it to stand out so you don't see it too much. Not see too much. You guys know what I mean. So let's see. Let's go with this here. Yeah, see, it's going to look black on the screen, but when it's done, you'll see it's more on the brownish side. So yeah, I do crazy things. It's mainly the right side. Yeah, don't feel bad. Hey, look at me. I'm my grades. They're like luggage. They just go wherever I go. They just started moving in. They started renting out Airbnbs all over my face. It's crazy. But my lady likes it, so as long as she likes it, I love it. And I'm just tired of going to places and they be trying to give me all those products and stuff, all those temporary hairsprays and whatnot, thinking that's going to do the job. That's not doing no justice. I'm like a walking chia head. The minute you cut my hair or you spray it, the grays are going to just pop right back in. They're going to be like, hey, what the hell going on? So it's just like, look, let them live. They're here. They're here for a reason. I used to think it was because of stress and getting old. Everybody said it means that, you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. So, I embrace it. So now, what we could do maybe? I like the mono color going on here. Okay, I appreciate that. Oakwood color for the staff. Yeah, that's what I was saying. More like a we don't it's not a pimp cane. More on the brownish side, Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad y'all enjoying this. All right. Y'all gotta take cracking up. Yeah, anybody that knows the nine that knows us, this is what we do. So it's like get used to it. We're serious, but we're silly at the same time. But like I said, that's what it's all about. We about having fun at the end of the day. Everybody's too like depressed lately and down and out and just you know, and they feeling like a Drake song. It's like, look, man, be happy. I mean, I had my stressful moments, but I'm focusing more on, just getting back to just being happy and joyous. And honestly, you gotta have things that are kind of like therapy. This is kind of like my therapy right here, doing this, whatnot. Actually, let's go a little darker with purple, kind of like a blueberry type of dark. Yeah, yeah, she is cracking up. All right, so I'm gonna keep coloring this in. Let's keep the music going. Let's see. All right, so I gotta play this one right here. This is my chill, mellow out banger right here. So the commentary is hilarious. Hey, like I said, look, Jay-Z said it best. It's only entertainment. All right, so let's keep this music going. I'm gonna finish coloring this up, and then we should be just about done. I gotta just touch it up a little bit more. Just gotta do work on the inside. But yeah, this next one here, this is by Merge Baby. This one is called Hear Me. This is one of my favorites that he did right here. So let's get it. JT, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome. Let's go. Surge bodied that one. Oh my God. What episode did he play this one? I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? He played this on episode 3 of the Battle of the Beast trilogy. My God. I'm just kind of mad that at the time when I first aired that episode, I didn't know everything I know now about like setting up, uh, like StreamYard and, how to like play videos and, where you don't hear all the like distortion and the muffling in the background. I wish I could redo that episode over, but people still love the outcome of it. I think that episode is almost at like 700 views. It's close to it if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I wish I could go back and like kind of replay that one. But that was such a dope beat right there. I love that one. I love how it's coming out. Thank you, thank you. Yoshi, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, thank y'all for the suggestions on this color scheme and stuff. Because now that I'm looking at it, I'm liking how it's coming along too. I was wondering how the purple was going to look, but it's playing off pretty well with it. All right, so let's color the patch in. We said we're gonna make that dark gray. I gotta also color in the lips and the nails. So kind of go a little cartoony here. Let's see. I want to make it like kind of like a little hue of pink, but not like too much. I want it to look painted. I want it to look more realistic. All right, so people were asking me a couple days ago. They were like, "You're not doing Battle of the Beats on the debate table this week?" I think a lot of people thought that there was going to be a battle this week. I actually scheduled it for next week. So what I'm doing is another episode that's going to be tailored to New York. So I actually have E Money. He's going to be facing off against a newcomer by the name of AZ on the beat. So it's another one of those Battle of the Boroughs, the New York edition episode. So many people showed up for that first one, and I want to do another one because I already had a feeling people were going to ask me like, "Yo, are you going to do another one of those type of episodes?" So I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I kind of beat everybody to it. So yeah, E Money and AZ on the beat are going to face off on this next one. So if you guys want to set your notifications for that battle, Sunday, November 10th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when that one's going to commence. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait. It's going to be this first time that we're going to see if E Money can go back to back because, as you guys know, he won the tiebreaker matchup against Chris Wanzel. Shout out to him. I'm actually getting ready to play a beat by him next, and I love this one that he sent me a while back. But yeah, let me know who you guys are going for this next battle. Are y'all E Money or y'all going with AZ on the beat? For those that know him, if you don't know him, that's cool. But yeah, give me y'all early predictions for that battle. Me, I don't know. I'll be honest. I think it's going to be a draw personally because I was listening to both their selections the other day and they both got some heat. So I personally think it's going to be a draw. But let me know what y'all think while I put his next selection up. And we're just about done. And then I'm going to reveal the background and explain a little bit more about that. I just got to finish doing these touch-ups. And I might add some effects in here too. So let's get another selection in here. So this one here is one of my favorites right here. This is by Chris Wanzel. This one is called Third Wind. Let's get it. Man, look, that guitar, oh, just that whole vibe to that beat is just like, man, Chris bodied that one. My God, I don't care what nobody says. That is one of my favorites. I had to beg and plead him to put that one in there. He was like, I don't know about that one. He was like, I like it, but he's like, I don't feel like it's battle worthy. I'm like, don't nobody be listening to me. I be trying to tell everybody. I'm like, stop focusing so much on beats trying to be battle worthy and stuff. I'm like, this is what separates B.O.B. from all these other battle circuits. This is not all tailored to rap and hip hop. It's eclectic music. Showcase variety, different sounds. That's what makes this stand out. So it's like, put the beat in there. Y'all don't understand how frustrated I'll be getting on my end. They don't know because I don't really show it. But it's like when I hear certain beats and they fight me on it, I'm like, come on, y'all are killing me. And then it's like, I love when they see what the outcome is, when when people react to it and like the response. They're like, oh, Jay, we sorry. You know, we're right. I'm like, thank you. Like, God, making life difficult. Put the damn beat in there. So Chris finally threw it in there, and I'm glad he did because that beat is Jesus. Mary, Joseph, and all 12 of the apostles. I love that beat. You know, I love when they finally listen to the voice of reason. They never do it, but when they finally do, you know, they be thanking me later, like that Drake song. Selena, how you feeling? How you living? Cat, what up, Nine? How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah. It's so for those coming in, this episode, this piece right here is actually dedicated to my 9% brother from another, my affiliate, The Word. This is one of his many aliases. He's known as Sensei D. Shout out to Gary. Gary, bust it down, Brown. Hey, word. If you're still here, you gotta put together like a video clip or some type of sound bite with like the old '70s black quotation for Gary's name. Because I'm telling you, don't his name sound like something from the '70s? Remember how you had all those old school characters? You had like Sugar Bear, you had Shaft, you had Coltrane, and you got Gary. Bust it down, Brown. I'm telling you, watch. You're like a Soul Train vibe with it. Yeah, I'm showing my age. So what? Don't judge me. Do not judge me. So yeah, this is how it's coming along, y'all. All right. So, and again, right here. Hold on, let me put my camera away. So this Japanese symbol right here is the letter D. That's how you would write it in Japan. So again, represents word's real name, which is Dorian. So it's the letter D. And then this is a little customized logo that I put together for the 9. It's, of course, the English written version of the number 9 and the Japanese version of the number 9. So I just basically intertwined it together as old '70s rated movies. Yeah, it is. See, look, even Selena, she even rocking to it. Gary. Just imagine having like those 3 background vocalists in the background. Gary, bust it down, Brown. Play that, had that old Sanford and Son music playing. I'm telling you. See, y'all laughing because y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh man. All right, so now we're gonna add some effects to this, kind of make it pop a little bit. What do y'all think? I was thinking of maybe kind of like having like a glare effect coming out of the eye. Should I do that maybe for this pupil? Because I don't want to put an actual pupil in there, but for this eye, should I maybe have like a smoke effect? I think was it Gary that said something like put in like a smoke effect? I think he did, but what do y'all think? I'm not sure if he's still here or not. But yeah, let me know. I love Foxy Brown, Charlie's Angels. Exactly. Gary got that name. He knew what he was doing when he named himself that. So he tried to make it seem like it wasn't '70s. That is '70s all the way around. I'm telling you. Just see Gary just coming down the street with a 3-piece suit on with some bell bottoms and a turtleneck and a long trench coat. And every time he walks around and stuff, the theme music's just playing and stuff. He had like the band and stuff playing, kind of like how Jack Slade had that theme music on. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Tell you, might want to turn that into a TV series, Gary. Like, hey, look, I'm only saying what y'all are thinking. So come on, watch. Y'all gonna be singing that all throughout the rest of the week. Gary, bust it down, Brown. Bust it down, Brown. I said, bust it down, Brown. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. All right. So you did say a smoke effect. Okay. Give him a blue eye like a lion. A blue eye? Now I want to keep it white, though. I'm going to keep it white. I ain't going to give it blue. That's not going to look right. Now you're making him look like like one of those villains with like supernatural powers and stuff. All right, yeah. So let's go with like a smoke effect. All right, let me see what I can create. All right. So everything else is done. So we're just going to do that, and then I'm gonna reveal the background and whatnot. Are we y'all judging? Well, I appreciate it. All right. So while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and put on this next selection. And let's keep this musical vibe going. Thor or Raiden? Okay. Maybe yeah, maybe probably let's see what we can do. We could probably do a little bit of both. Supernatural powers. Well, he's more like a like a wise older man, like the monks and stuff, like the Orachis. They never really had like the supernatural abilities or powers. So I don't want to make them look like, thunder and stuff and lightning's about to come out his hands and whatnot. We're just trying to keep it, simple. Give it that, that dope Asian Japanese type of vibe to it. Trying to turn him into like a warlock or something like that. All right, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna play this next selection. There's another one here. I love this one too. This is by Phantom. This one is called Murakami. Dope vibe. Let's get it.
Phantom, 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 phantom. Phantom, 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 phantom.
Man, that's some like Kenny G type of ish right there. That late night cruising vibe, fire right there. Phantom killed that one. So that was Murakami by Phantom. Love that one. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for voting. Um, I got the link. If me and I, if they're still here, I know they dropped it in the super chat that they sent. But yeah, definitely click that link if you guys are able to get it, and definitely cast those votes. Again, I'm nominated for 3 awards: Best Unique Channel, best podcast for the debate table and best YouTube live series for the Battle of the Beat segment, which is actually on the debate table. I think so many people confuse it because they be like, oh yeah, BDB has this podcast called Battle of the Beats. Battle of the Beats is just a segment. It's an installment within the debate table. I think a lot of people get confused by that because it kind of feels like its own separate thing, but it's still a part of the debate table and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of like just an additional thing just to keep it going and whatnot. So he said the Method Man eyeball. Yeah, kid. That's funny, Angie. That's hysterical. Yeah, I won last year. For those coming in, I won the honorary award, which is like one of the most prestigious ones. Anytime you get an honorary award, that's major. So I won that last year. So now I'm nominated for these three. So I definitely hope I can win them. If not, I'm still grateful to be recognized and mentioned, and to win as well. So it definitely means a lot. Kind of reminds me of when Nas finally won his first Grammy. I'm feeling like Nas a little bit, you know, nominated a bunch of times but didn't win, finally win. So it's definitely a blessing. So if I can win more, great. If I can't, I'm still grateful either way. So big shout out to them. So yeah, definitely cast those votes in. As soon as I get the link, I'll be promoting it on my YouTube channel, all throughout social media, IG, Discord. So you guys will definitely be able to cast those votes. All right, so yeah, I like how this smoky eye effect came out. That's real dope right there. All right, so yeah, that's it for his character. So let me just zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the overview. Just kind of ignore the glare because I know it looks a little darker on the screen, but yeah, that's how I was looking right there. So yeah, this came out real dope. I like this. All right, so now to unveil the background. Let me get a drum roll. I said a drum roll, damn it. Give me a drum roll. I hate my team because they still haven't fixed that drum thing. And I've been talking about that for the longest. It pissed me off. All right, so whatever. All right, so there it goes. That is the background. So this is what I was explaining about. So Gary, if you're still here. So Gary Busted Down Brown. Uh, I gotta stop saying his full name. Every time I say it, I'm always gonna think 70s movies. But yeah, so Gary B.D.B. He put together this really dope poem, and it actually was he used all the letters Sensei D, and I forgot exactly what it said word for word. But so Gary, the reason why I didn't put the entire poem on here because what I wanted to do is I wanted to formulate everything in Japanese. But see, here's the thing though. Anybody that's ever studied like the Japanese language or their writings, you guys know they all do everything vertically. It's not horizontally. So the only reason I couldn't put the entire poem on here because I didn't have enough space because it would have kind of went over. So what I did was I just took each letter from Sensei and I was looking at words that you actually had within the poem. So I just kind of I took those specific ones and I just kind of tailored it to this, the word itself. And I just eliminated the D part so I could put the symbol there instead of having it go across here at the top because I tried playing around with it and I didn't have enough space for it. So I'm actually going to tell you what each one means. So give me a second to pull it up. You can win, Jesse. Thank you. So that's dope. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Man. Appreciate that. Okay, so the first one here, let me zoom back in. Zoom out a little bit. So this one right here, the first S, this means sensational. So that's the word sensational in Japanese. And then the E is educational. And then the N is neutral. Because I remember I was watching one of Word's debates on one of his live streams. It was his late night live. And he was saying that anytime he debates, he's never like pro-choice or one-sided. He always plays defense on both sides of the argument. So I always thought that was pretty dope. So I'm kind of like that myself when it comes to certain debates. I'm pretty neutral unless it's the specific topic that we're talking about. Then I'll kind of like be on a specific side. But for the majority of the time, I'm mostly neutral. So I just thought that represented him pretty well. So the other S right here is solutionalist. The E is evolutionist. And then the I is ideologist. So he's only missing D. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I decided to change it up and stuff. So just put the the letter of his first name on the print of the robe. So I appreciate that. Thank you. You're such an amazing artist. I'm glad y'all like that. Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Did I remove? Yeah, almost removed the logo. So yeah, so that's what it represents. And these are all words that I just felt like represents the word in its entirety. Again, um, hold on. So, sensational person, educated, neutral, a solutionist, an evolutionist, always a game changer, and an ideologist, because again, his concepts, his themes, his ideas. Again, you guys gotta, for those who aren't subscribed to him, definitely make sure that you guys sub up. You can click on his name in the live chat and just go ahead and it'll redirect you right to his channel and you can sub to him and do it that way. But definitely listen to the stuff that he's talking about. Because when I first met him and I was just listening to him, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to be a part of this group. Not because, everybody's, silly and funny and, like-minded like myself, but because they're really out here trying to, make the world a better place, really elevate and help others to not only believe in themselves, but to, have fun doing it and enjoy themselves and know that, yeah, you can be serious, but at the same time, you can be entertaining as well. So, yeah, so that's basically what this whole thing is a representation of. So I'm glad you guys like this. What did he say? Hold on. He said, that's my 9. This is super dope. Where's Tay? I don't know. Tay might have fell asleep. So Coach D can't get this. Exactly. That's why I'm glad he changed his name back. Oh, yeah. That's another story, too. We had this huge debate because Word decided to change his name to Coach D. Now, here's my thing. I like the word, and I told him this. I'm like, I feel like it has more definitive meaning. That's what actually drew me to his channel and what he was talking about. Because I just thought that was such a dope twist with his name and whatnot. And then just out of the blue, he decides to just switch it to Coach D. I'm like, man, look, if I wanted to watch School of the Hard Knocks on HBO, I would just watch that. Like, and I get it. He is a coach in a sense, but Coach D just sounds like one of those sitcoms that, for like it sounds like like an up and coming high school varsity basketball coach, like Coach Carter, or like Hanging with Mr. Cooper, or what's another one, like Martin's character in Rebound, Coach Roy. Like Coach D, I'm like, man, no. Because every time I hear Coach D, now I feel like I got to run suicides or do jumping jacks and sprints and whatnot. Like, no. I like the word better. So we had this long discussion on the group chat. It was me, it was Gary, it was Tay. I think, Kat, I think you were there if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you were. I'm not exactly 100% sure. But yeah, we had this huge debate and we had to convince him to change his name back. He was like, all right, look, if I change it back, just know I'm going to change my whole character altogether. I'm like, look, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm like, just change it back. Coach D is cool and stuff, But maybe you could put that on like business cards or something when you're going to like seminars and press conferences and stuff. But I'm like, as far as YouTube, you are the word. It's like that barber said in Coming to America. His mama called him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. We know you as word. We are calling you word. We ain't calling you no Coach D. They already had a show back in the day called Coach. They used to come on Fox, and I love that show. It was great. I don't know why they canceled it and whatnot. But yeah, if I wanted to watch Coach, I'd watch that. I'm watching Coach D. So I started clowning him, right? And I told him, I said, look, if you change your name to Coach D, I'm not watching season 2. Like he just kind of sprung it up on me. Like I'm sitting here waiting for the new season of the word, and here he goes with Coach D. Out of nowhere, like, what's going on? How dare you change the YouTube TV lineup to Coach D? Like, what is this? I felt like the dad off of Come to America when he walked into McDowell's and he saw Akeem up on the wall and stuff. What is this? McDowell's. My son works? That's how I felt when I came on YouTube and I see Coach D. I thought, what is this? Coach D. He's like, that's his name. No. Absolutely not. You are the word. You are going to keep it like that, and you are going to like it. You know how parents used to get on you when you were a kid, like trying to tell you eat your vegetables and stuff, and you want to eat it. Talking about some, I don't want it. You're going to eat it, and you're going to like it. What is this? It's Brussels sprouts. I don't like it. You're going to like it this time. It's Brussels sprouts. You're going to eat it, and you're going to like it. Yeah, so you are the word. You are not Coach D or any of these other aliases. I mean, that's cool if you want to use them and stuff. But on YouTube, this is who you are. So you need to just deal with it. You just embrace it and live with it. Making these last minute changes. Oh, now I ain't got time for that. I'm too old for this. All right. How dare you? And here's the crazy part, y'all. He did it and didn't even tell nobody. I'm like, the disrespect. Like, we are a clique. You're supposed to discuss these things with us before you just be making these changes. Like, come on. It's like a sports trade when they send a player to a different team and don't even tell them until like maybe a few seconds or minutes right after the game. No, absolutely not. Hold on, I'm trying to keep it well. I'm sorry, I just started ranting. But yeah, shame on you changing it to Coach D. How dare you? Awesome finished product. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. He should have never changed the Coach D. It sounds generic. Exactly. It's like Jay-Z said on that song Party Life. When you didn't have filet mignon, it's hard to go back to Hamburger Helper. That's how I'm feeling with the name change and stuff. Coach D is Hamburger Helper. The word is filet mignon. It's lobster. It's scarpini and mulejo and all those other things that they be having at restaurants that you can't pronounce and stuff, but you just look at it and you just think it looks good and it sounds good, and you get it and it's not good, but now you ain't got no choice but to eat it because you done paid all this money for it. So it is what it is. So that's the word. The word is steak and lobster with marinated butter, poured all over it. And, the mashed potatoes that, look like a Christmas ornament with a little bit of gravy on top. I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry, y'all. Yeah, it's a $200 steak and lobster dinner. And Coach D is Dollar Tree, dollar store noodles. That's what that is. The word is a brand now. Exactly. Gambaro. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Yeah, a gambaro. That's exactly what this is. So for those who don't know what a gambaro is, it's a Japanese word that is a representation of, you take one particular word that you use to describe yourself with. So like for me, my gambaro would be the word different. So anybody that has a specific word that you feel is an overall representation of yourself, you got to use that. And that's your gambaro. They always find reasons to bully me. Ain't nobody bullying you. You can't be making change without talking to the man in the mirror first. That's why Michael Jackson made that song. Change the Coach D. You know how generic that sounded. That's like peanut butter with no jelly. Come on. Can't be doing that. Lynn, Alajas, Mega Love, shout out. How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. It's only out of love. Exactly. Poor word wanted to switch it up. Yeah, even YouTube didn't accept that change. They didn't. They said, hell no, change it back. Basket in the ambience. Let's delineate what up. Let me get into the chat. See, now y'all clowning him. I'm just saying. He made an executive decision and got vetoed. Exactly. Exactly. I'll be look, word. This is a public service announcement from your boy. All right. Don't be making change without talking to us first. Let us like go over it and let us make an executive decision on whether or not you should make these changes. And then if we like it and we agree to it, then you can go ahead and change it. But you can't just wake up one morning and be like, hey, I'm just going to change my name to Coach D. Because you should have known that even if you were to turn that into like a TV series for the networks, I don't even think you would have made it all the way to season 1. You probably got canceled after like the second episode. See, now I'm roasting. I'm sorry. But I mean, they started it, so I might as well join in. So I'm sorry. The word, that sounds like something that comes on like HBO or something. Like, that's something I want to tune into. That's something I want to get ready for. Coach D, that feels like something I would watch on like, I don't know, no, I ain't gonna say UPN because I used to like UPN's lineup. I'm trying to think of a TV network that has some really bad shows. That kind of feels like something that would come on like, I don't know, like NBC or something. Like right after like Saturday Night Live. You know how they have like a you know, they be having streaky episodes sometimes, you know. So like, yeah, so tune into an all new episode of Coach D. Like, oh, that's when you turn the TV off and just go to bed. No, I'm not watching that. But listen to the difference. Stay tuned to an all new episode of The Word. And you just hear the crime scene investigation, Law and Order music come on. Boom, boom, boom. Like, oh, snap. Let's grab the popcorn. Let's get ready. Now, listen to how that sounds versus tune into an all new episode of Coach D. What? Ugh. You just see everybody just getting about their seats, leaving and stuff. You know, looking for the remote, getting ready to go to bed. So, yes, thank you. I'm glad you listened to the voice of reason and changed it back to the word. Thank you, my good man. Thank you. Now, I'm going to tell you what. You change your name back to Coach D, I'm getting rid of this design. All right. This will get burned to the ground. So, even Sensei D, I like that because now that feels like something I would watch on like one of the on the Kung Fu Network and stuff, but not Coach D. No, no. It don't taste right. It don't feel right. It don't sound right. Don't look right. It's just not right. I tried to tell y'all telepathically. No, you didn't. You ain't tell us telepathically. You weren't what? What are you, an X-Men now? Cut it out. Now he got the abilities of Jean Grey and stuff like that. Talking about he told us telepathically. Well, you damn sure ain't tell me because I ain't hear it. And if you did, I would have tuned you out immediately. I'd have put that helmet on like Professor X when he goes to the Cerebro, and I'd have blocked out that thought. I'm just saying I like B.D.B. for the comedy hour. Day and time is that segment. Everybody keeps telling me I should get into like a comedy segment. One of these days, we'll see. We'll see. What about the coach with the most? Yeah. And on that note, we're going to end this episode right there because that's where you messed up. Now, how dare you come up with that slogan? The coach with the most? No. Mm-mm. That's like eating Captain Crunch, then budget down to King Vitamin. Exactly. Yeah. Coach D is like, you know what it's like? Yeah. Now, since we on this topic of cereal, you know what it's like? It's like going from eating Lucky Charms to magical squares, or it's like going from honeycomb to hoot and honey. What? The coach with the notes? No. I don't like these slogans. It's the coach with the roach. My God, these slogans are giving me COVID. No. Starting to I'm starting to cough and get sick and stuff. Where's my mask at? No, absolutely not. No. The Word. Sesame Street is brought to you by The Word and the number 9, not Coach D. All right. So we're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, so I'm just rambling right now. But yeah, there y'all have it though. That's the finished product. I'm glad you guys liked it. Word, if you want to give me your email and stuff, I'll send this over to you if you want to use this for whatever and whatnot. But I'm glad you guys like this. Let me save it before I mess around and make a major mistake and press the button and hit don't save. I actually did that one time. I worked on this piece one time and I put so much into it and it came out dope. You know, I was getting tired and I hit the X button and I did not save it and I had to start all over. I was heated. Oh, I was so pissed. Oh man. But I'll never make that mistake again. Y'all just made Coach D was on business now. Y'all just like how the word Pampers. And look, man, like we said, you made the word a brand. You've made it a name for yourself. So it's like to change it. I could see if you had changed it to something, a little more prestige or on the same level as the word. But it's like you were up and then you went down. Like, okay, put it like this. If you started with Coach D and then you switched to the word, that would have made more sense. But you went backwards. You started from the word and then switched to Coach D. It was like, no, wait. Like, yeah, do the Kevin Hart. Wait a minute. No, sir. Exactly. You went from lo mein to oodles and noodles. Yeah. You went from having, a turkey club sandwich to a syrup sandwich. No, you can't do that, sir. Can't do that. No. No, absolutely not. It's just, you went from the grocery stores to the dollar store. Actually, no, let's not use that analogy because I still go to the dollar store. Ain't nothing wrong with the dollar store. It's like, I put it like this. You went from 5-star restaurants to street meat on the corner. No, I can't use that analogy either because street meat is good. Y'all know where I'm getting at, though. I'm just saying. You can still be a coach with the name, the word. You just don't have to put coach in your name. Exactly, because we already know you as a coach. But I'm telling you, Coach D, I'm telling you, every time I hear that name, I automatically think drop and give me 50. Biggs, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. We're just about to wrap up. So again, this is the finished product for those coming in. This is a tribute dedicated to my brother from another, my 9% Solution Seeker affiliate, Dorian, aka The Word. Again, he has many different aliases, but Coach D is not one of them. But yeah, his nickname, one of his other aliases is Sensei D. If you guys watch his channel, if you guys know him or get to know him, he's a very dedicated and motivated person, very educational, knowledgeable. You can definitely learn a lot from this man. He's definitely inspired and influenced me in major ways. So I wanted to do this little tribute in dedication of his alias, Sensei D. So again, I'm glad you like it. Word, much love. Appreciate the continuous love and support for you, my guy. And salute. Round of applause to The Word. What do you say? Your reality, Coach D. I'm switching tomorrow. You better not. After I just did all this work, you better not do that. No, absolutely not. You hear him talking about he gonna switch back to Coach D. Oh no. You are not, sir. You are the Word, and you will stay the Word. I know where you live. You got to eventually go to sleep. Beat that man in his sleep. You change that back to Coach D. Absolutely not. But yeah, y'all show some love for my boy, The Word, man. Seriously. Y'all, come on. Y'all can do better than that now. Come on. Show some love. Don't forget about the kids. Thank you. Again, hashtag don't change your name. Appreciate you, bro. Humbled you did this. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. He said, now erase this. What he say to one-eye coach? If you change your name again, you're going to be the coach with no friends. Exactly, man. Exactly. And you won't get no new friends either. And people were sitting there really talking about something. I like Coach D. I actually like that name. I'm like, look, man, y'all been drinking whatever Beyonce was drinking in that Drunken Love video. You saw how buzzed and tipsy she was. I've been drinking. Anybody that said they like Coach D, y'all been drinking. Sober up. Like, I mean, come on. What sound better? Coach D or The Word? I'll leave y'all with that one, and y'all get back to me in the morning on that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Again, thank you. I'm glad you guys like this piece. It really means a lot to me. So truly grateful of it. Again, make sure that you guys tune in for the next episode of Artist Life. That's going to be on Sunday, November 17th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link so that you guys have it. So it's pinned at the top of the chat, but I'm going to just go ahead and drop the link again so that you guys have it. And also, too, before I get up out of here, I know everybody was asking about the next Battle of the Beats. Episode 46 is going to be Sunday, November 10th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys can click your links, set your notifications, spread the word. See, even that, look how that sounds. Spread the word. You know, not spread the coach, spread the word. See, play on words. See how that worked out? What about those Lions? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Your Lions are doing their thing. They doing their thing. I can't lie, but I'm an Eagles and Ravens fan, so you know that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, let me send y'all the link too for the next Battle of the Beats. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this one is going to be another tribute to New York City, calling this the Battle of the Boroughs. So definitely check that one out. There's the link for both episodes coming up. So spread the word, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going down. Again, I appreciate all the continuous love and support. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You already know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So until next time, I'm your host, Big Daddy Beard. This has been another episode of my podcast, Artist Life. Much love, peace, and I'm gone.